Hey guys, I'm Bulma, and joining me is my big kitty man, Pip.
Oh, hey guys. How's it going?
You can see we've changed the character a little bit since last time. It's been a while.
Kitty Man is here to save the day.
Yeah, we also got a gender change.
Well, I will demonstrate to you guys momentarily why we got the gender change.
It's unfair.
It's totally unfair. This game is so sexist. Like all the female armor sets. I mean, guys, I pick females in like 99% of the games that I play that give me an option. Because, you know, if I'm going to be playing a game for a while, might as well be staring at chick butt.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it doesn't seem far-fetched to me.
Yeah, and I was telling Pip, I like how in Dark Souls I can make a pretty character, and if I choose to not wear my helmet, I can. But if I want to look badass, I can wear my full face, awesome helmet.
Yeah.
But Monster Hunter is not so kind to the female characters.
Absolutely not. It's shameful. Alright guys, you were with us. We watched us play some of this before. There were basically no full face armor sets, okay? There just weren't any. And now just to give you a couple examples here of the male armor sets, we got stuff like this. That's still pretty lame. That's how like all the female armor sets were.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them. There were like 2 cool ones. Look at that. Awesome. I mean,
it's just sad.
And it just keeps going. Like,
it's tragic.
Awesome. Oh, wait. Awesome.
Hallelujah. Wimpy.
Super wimpy.
Wimpy.
Awesome.
Hefty.
There's just no comparison, guys.
Yeah, no,
like,
look at that. Like, and it kind of cheesed me off.
Yeah, so...
Just to give you an example, where's the Xeno'jiiva armor? This is the Xeno'jiiva set on the men, and on the females it looks lame. Lame. But that's okay, because now we are Kitty Man.
Yeah,
we are here to be
changed our
perfect.
Icon has cheeseburger?
It is perfect.
Oh, yeah. We're going through the different outfits, and then Cat Head appears, and I don't know. We just kept it.
Yeah, it had to be.
Although we get kind of gypped here.
What do you mean?
Because we don't get to eat with our cat face.
This is true. This is totally true.
Chow down. No. Aw.
Nom.
That's still funny though.
This is how I wish I looked. Versus
blue hair.
Yeah, blue hair with a nice scar on the face, masculine features. Instead, well, we all know the reality.
It's Kitty Man.
Kitty Man.
Show me your mystical meowsters.
Alright guys, well here to bring us back into the Monster Hunter world, we're just going to go straight into the quote-unquote last boss, the final monster that you get to hunt. The biggest and the baddest.
You mean the copycat dragon?
I mean the copycat dragon.
We didn't talk about this, I think.
I don't think we did. Now, if you guys at home have played Dark Souls 3, and you played the DLC...
Was it the Ring City?
Yeah, the Ring City DLC. And you fought the optional boss, Darkeater Midir, whatever.
I don't know.
You will realize very, very swiftly where they got everything for this fight.
I might actually include it at the end of the video, or maybe somewhere in the video.
A side-by-side.
Yeah, I recorded a side-by-side of the Darkeater Midir fight from Dark Souls 3 and this boss here in Monster Hunter World. And it's just uncanny, the the movesets, the way it walks, the entire character model. It's just like a new skin.
Yeah.
Like a different skin of the Darkeater dragon.
Yeah, no, we had Damhaw over here, and he was like, "What the hell?"
I mean, there's you know, making a reference or getting inspired by something else, but
Yeah, rock on, be
whoa.
inspired.
This
But,
this is just like a flat out rip off, I feel like.
yeah, then there's making 50 Shades of Grey and calling it original.
Ooh. Ugh.
Shots fired.
Oh. We don't speak of those books.
Oh no, guys, I completely forgot to grab new potions.
No!
Uh-oh.
Hello!
Shit.
Abort.
Abort. I can't fly back.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, no. This is definitely a bad way to get right back into the Monster Hunter World spirit.
Nah, we'll be fine. Kitty Man's got it.
Kitty Man, save me.
No! It needs catnip. Stat! Ah.
Oh, Kitty Man, no. You can do it. You can do it, Kitty Man.
I believe in you.
Ah. I definitely picked the wrong weapon.
We're
Oh man,
too
this is.
focused on the kitty.
I was.
Well,
Now we're regular person, man.
Aw.
I know, I hate it. Every time I put on a cloak or something, it takes away my kitty head.
I wish you could have it over them.
I agree.
You know.
I suppose I guess. I get why they didn't. That would have been
It's like
quite a bit of extra work.
Yeah, and it's like having like 2 helmets on and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, it would have been weird. So I understand why they didn't,
get it.
but I will weep for the loss of my kitty man.
I don't think we've shown it off. I think this was all done off camera, but Pip's been playing a lot and got the Aloy set.
Yeah,
skin.
we can show you guys all that stuff before we log off. We can show you some of the cool armor sets that we've picked up.
Ooh.
We've gotten a couple like event sets, things like that, like a Wiggler head.
Oh my god, I forgot. How did I forget about the Wiggler?
Well, I was personally gonna end the video. Ooh, crap. By the way, that's totally not the move that Darkeater Midir does. That's totally not it. Totally a different move. I don't even know why I'm drawing comparisons.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, look at that. That looks new.
Oh,
Right? Darkeater Midir doesn't do that move either.
It's disgustingly wicked.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Yeah,
going
if you
for the
guys
side
haven't
side.
seen the fight, it's Darkeater Midir. You can look it up for yourself. It's tragic.
We can't be the only people to have noticed this.
I will be shocked.
I haven't heard anything, but I mean, then again, I'm sure. Come on.
Oh. That or Seath the Scaleless? They like took Seath the Scaleless and Darkeater Midir and added them together. They're like, brilliant! No one will ever know.
A Kindle bonfire.
You get it? I know somebody gets it.
Oh man, that reminds me. Dark Souls coming out May.
Yes. That's exciting.
I know. I actually haven't heard anything else about it. You know, any new info, but
I'm really hoping they'll do it justice.
yeah, like we were saying, I hope it's not just a, you know, oh, we made it look shiny and
Yeah.
you know, something you could get with just a mod.
Yeah, no, the mods are already there for extra shiny. You know what I mean?
Give me some more.
I want
if you're
some.
gonna charge the.
I want some like Dark Souls 2, New Game Plus, new monsters and new areas. Maybe flesh out the storylines that were nixed out in the first one, like the guy from the East and the guy in the very beginning who lets you out of the cell and stuff. He was supposed to have a storyline where he was supposed to be your opposite, essentially. So like when you turned up at the end and picked whatever ending you were gonna pick, he would show up and pick the opposite ending, and challenge you for the throne, essentially.
That sounds awesome.
It does. It sounds totally cool, and it got nixed just because of time and stuff like that, time and budget. So like, I want that. Oh crap.
No! There's a Solaire amiibo.
Ew.
Amiibos.
Ew.
Aminos. Sorry, guys.
That was great. What are you talking about?
I was just looking up some, there were some leaked images from Dark Souls Remastered. Thank you, Japan. But yeah, there's a Solaire amiibo. He's praising the sun. And I hate it, but it's adorable.
No, it's not. It's evil and twisted.
It is, and that's why
and it shames Solaire. Solaire would be ashamed.
Amiibo.
He would tell them, this is not the personal son that I wanted.
Oh man.
He would ask Nintendo if they even knew what Jolly Cooperation meant.
Do you even jolly cooperation?
Do you even praise the sun, bro?
No. You don't.
No, Nintendo doesn't know. Me know. Nintendo don't. I'm teasing.
No.
Nintendo's been on the rise lately, from what I hear. Like the Wii Switch, or whatever, the Switch, and they've been investing a lot in like indie games and stuff like that. Good for you, Nintendo. Finally, time to see some light. But I personally still can't stand Nintendo. That's very personal. It's a personal thing. I get it. I won't hold it against you if you're all Nintendo fanboy.
I mean, I certainly like some of their titles, but it's just gotten...
I just don't appreciate their business practices that Nintendo Japan practices.
Yeah, but the, people can't show anything about the game, God forbid, everything taken down, and...
Yeah, no, like
so I don't even know what's up with your game because I can't watch anything about it.
Well, no, they just want you to shell out the money because they're Nintendo and that you should. Well, fuck you, Nintendo. That's not how this works anymore.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new age, you dinosaurs.
The prices of games that came out in '85, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
like,
no.
What?
I don't know. I have a big bone to pick with this, like, the way that they price indie titles nowadays. Or not indie titles, but just,
Yeah, like the Final Fantasy games. They
older titles.
What was it, like?
Older titles.
It's like $8 a pop for each of the Final Fantasy games, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't remember.
15,
It was
something like that.
Yeah,
Listen, guys, listen. If you're going to be charging me money for an older title, that's cool. I understand you want to make your money. You're a company. You know what I mean? But they should be somewhere more around the lines of like $2. Maybe even a $5 if you're talking like a classic, like Final Fantasy VII or something, you know? But like, charging me 8, 9, 10, 20, 15 for a 20-year-old game that I can get for free 100% of the time offline.
Yeah.
Like, you're fucking dreaming.
Yeah, like I'm sure there's some stupid price for Earthbound titles like that right now, but I have a very nice working version of the game on my phone for free. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, no, you're not supposed to do that because it's piracy and the original people didn't get there. Fuck you, I bought the game back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I don't have the fucking copy of it anymore, but I'm not paying you extra money for
then buying
nostalgia.
your new system.
Yeah, and buying your new system, and they're already talking about the next generation. Oh my god.
It just came out with the Switch.
It's more like PlayStation and Xbox that are talking next gen.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? No.
Like, one part of me is like, definitely the hardware's already outdated. It was outdated the moment it came out. And you know, sure, we could use more oomph. But at the same time, these consoles are freaking expensive. And give me backwards compatibility and free use of the internet.
Yeah, I don't know why they
I'll
changed
shut up.
that.
I'll shut up about next generation consoles if I can play my old PS4 games on the PS5 and I don't have to pay $10 a month to access online games. That's criminal. Damn you, PlayStation.
Damn you.
I hate it. And you know, the CEO's over there talking like, oh yeah, the PlayStation Network thing is a huge success. No kidding. You're strong-arming people. Like, oh, you want the full game? That'll be $60 plus $30 for all the DLC and the season passes. Oh, you actually wanted the full experience? Well, you're gonna have to pay PlayStation Network an additional $10 a month. Like the cost of what that you used to have to pay to play World of Warcraft.
It's like, yeah,
Just to play
service.
an online game to which you've already paid money into. It's ludicrous. It's ludicrous. I don't know how they got away with that. I remember when I bought my PS4, they were talking about like the PlayStation Network was going to be free. And then I bought my PS4 and that went right out the window for some reason.
Yeah, I was very put off because I had a PlayStation 3. Still have one. It's kind of broken, but I'm sure it'll, you know, keep it just in case we can get it fixed. I'm sure it'll be easy. But anyways. No!
Kitty
Dodge!
man. Dodge.
Come on, cats are supposed to be good at not getting hit.
Oh, gimme.
Yeah, the internet was free on the PlayStation 3, and, you know, that was really cool, because I had friends, and I've played on the Xbox 360, and you had to pay for that, right, for the Xbox Live.
Yeah. You had to pay for Xbox Live. You didn't have to pay for PlayStation Network on PS3.
Yeah, and then, you know, then I get my PS4, too, and I'm like, what? Like, what is this?
I'll tell you what it is, guys. Here's exactly what it is. Sony got too big for its britches this generation, and they're being anti-consumer. That's all it is. Because last generation, let's be real, Xbox 360 dominated the PS3. You know, PlayStation was the darling generation of yesteryear. Xbox 360 dominated the PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Now, PlayStation 4, I'm sure there are some Microsoft Xbox fanboys who will say, oh no, the Xbox is doing fine. No, PlayStation 4 killed Xbox this generation. Oh jeez. But so this time around, Sony gets to be anti-consumer, and they don't have to incentivize you to get their console, because they got the good games and
the exclusive titles.
Yeah.
The really good ones too. It always makes me glad that, you know, we went with PS4. You know, the games are just, I'm like, damn, if we had gotten an Xbox, I'd be so upset. You know, Bloodborne. What other games?
I mean, I got a PlayStation 4 specifically for Bloodborne. Like, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. I was like, well, I gotta get that. It looks too good, and I'm a Dark Souls fanboy through and through now.
Oh, yeah.
I've just gotten off that high of Dark Souls 2.
I know, I've been wanting to watch Pip play through that again. I don't know if that would be something to upload or just for funs, but...
Maybe we could do like a time-lapsed version, like maybe just the boss fights of Dark Souls 2 as I go through it. Because it is one of my favorite games. I honestly prefer it to Dark Souls 1. So I know. The big Dark Souls fans always give me a lot of slag for that, but damn it, it was bigger and had a lot of stuff, and everything was improved from the first one, except for the continuity of space.
Yeah.
The continuity.
Bowser's Castle.
Yeah, the continuity of space in Dark Souls 2 is all over the place. Way better in Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne. And even Dark Souls 3 for that matter.
Yeah.
Though Dark Souls 3 does fall into the Dark Souls 2 issue now and again.
Yeah. It's cool though when you can look back and see where you were before. Like you can be like, oh man, there's, I don't know, there's that forest we were in like a while back, and oh man, I could see my house from here.
Yeah, that's Sense Fortress over there.
Yeah, that's really neat, but it doesn't kill the game for me. I haven't played Dark Souls 2, but I have watched Pip play it.
I love it. Ow. Okay, tactical error. Tactical error. Bulma, help me. Bulma, help me.
She's like, I'm busy.
Oh, Bulma, why? Why have you let me down in this, my hour of need?
Oh, we kind of look like Spider-Man right now.
No, we don't. We look like Kitty Man.
No, Kitty Man.
Kitty Man.
Kitty Man. Oh, I love it.
I do too. Kitty Man.
What should I knock over off the counter today?
I know, right? A mug only a mother could love. So yeah, hopefully the next console generation will be a little more even, and so they'll actually have to compete with one another and be consumer friendly.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That would be nice. Alright, let's see. No, I didn't upgrade this yet. Crap.
Oh!
Crap. No. Alright, we're just keeping the hammer. Screw it.
Oh yeah, but speaking of Dark Souls, I was looking into it since we were talking about it.
Actually, keep going.
The game, we were talking about it, wondering if it was going to have the DLC, like what all's going to be included, and it will have the Artorias of the Abyss DLC.
I assumed that was the case.
Yeah, I was hoping that they were going to include all that and not try to do
Yo, you wanted to piss some people off? Go ahead and try and sell the DLC for Dark Souls 1 separately. Oh. Yo, I wouldn't have bought it.
No.
And I'm super hyped.
It's still looking like it's going to have just improved graphics and the expanded multiplayer. I hope we hear more about it. Would you still want to get it if it's,
But just a remake of the first one? I'll still get it, but I won't be as happy. Yeah. And that's because I'm a Dark Souls fanboy, though. Keep that in mind. If you've already played the first one and you're not, like, super wowed by it, probably pass, guys. Like, seriously. Like, you know, the mechanics, and that's what I'm saying. I hope the mechanics are fine-tuned. Like, yeah. I hope they give me, like, the way the combat is. Maybe not the combat. I don't like that there's no, shit. What's it called? Fortitude, or... that stops you from, like, staggering when you take damage.
Oh. The stamina?
It's not stamina. It's there's a stat for it. If you wear big bulky armor and people hit you, you won't stutter. And in Dark Souls 3, they just took that shit away. They're like, yeah, no, you can wear the biggest, baddest armor and you're still gonna get stun locked when people hit you. Versus the first one, if you wore like Havel's armor, you know, there were very few enemies that could stagger you. Like some bosses could stagger you still. Some. God damn it.
Come on, kitty man.
Oh, gimme. Alright. We're in this. This is kind of bumming me out here, guys. I called for help, and no one has come.
Aw. You called for help, but nobody came.
Yeah, really.
That's okay. I believe in Kitty Man.
Kitty Man has some sin in his hand. That's the name of the weapon. And I'm also a terrible Kitty Man.
Oh my gosh, guys, so I saw I guess Overwatch has a new character named Bridget.
Alright guys, first let me clarify. We're not huge fans of Blizzard and Overwatch anymore. I liked the game when it first came out.
Yeah, Pip used to play it like every night. He played it hardcore.
Yeah.
And
then I realized what it was.
Yeah. They come out with this new character though, and I'm like, yo, that looks like Aloy.
It does look
Look
like
at it.
Aloy. Yeah, we'll flash a picture of it right now. But yeah, looks like Aloy.
It's bad.
Crazy. Shameless. Shameless.
And they're like, you know, oh, this Bridget is everyone's new favorite character on Overwatch. Oh, this Bridget character. Oh, wow. And I'm like, well, yeah, no shit. It looks. It's Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, what?
I just hate how shameless Blizzard is. They've been doing this kind of shit for a long time, where something popular comes out and they'll copy it. You know, oh, and we're gonna put that in World of Warcraft now. But geez, I've never seen them do it with a character before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's a super popular red-haired female protagonist out nowadays. Let's make our next character look like exactly the same. Same hairstyle, same hair color. Oh my gosh. I mean, shameless. Shameless. Have you no shame, Blizzard?
Ooh.
Of course not. They made Destiny 2. Well, Activision did. But Activision and Blizzard are the same beast now. There's no more differentiating them. They're not getting the benefit of the doubt from me. Go make another freaking WoW expansion. And then complain about how you're in debt. Yeah, you guys hear about that? Blizzard was complaining about how they're in debt.
Oh my god.
Lol.
Lol.
Oh, what's funny is, of course, it's just going to be used to justify them sticking microtransactions and loot boxes. And, oh god, we just can't make any money. We're only like one of the biggest game companies in the fucking world right now. No, we just can't afford it. World of Warcraft only made us enough money to buy a small island nation. But, we just can't afford it.
No.
It's like Activision telling you that, oh guys, we just can't afford to make good DLC for Destiny 2. Woo! Then don't make games.
Hey.
You kidding?
Get out.
Get out. Get out, new Konami. Your new Konami.
So the Monster Hunter World Deviljho? What is it? I don't even know how to pronounce it. The new update went live today. The new.
Did it?
Yeah.
Cool, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So there's a new monster?
Yeah.
What are we doing fighting this thing then?
I didn't know that when I started up the game, guys, before starting recording, it said there was a new update. I didn't know it was the monster. But also there's a lot of, like, it looks like all the weapons got damage increases on them. That's cool, yeah. I'm looking through, all of it.
But it doesn't really feel like it right now. But.
Hammer adjusted the stun values on charged attacks. And there's charged upswing stun values increased. Charged brutal upswing, charged big bang stun values increased. A lot of stuff like that. Everything is just increased.
Rock on. Rock on.
Nice. I was kind of hoping. I was like, oh no, don't be a bunch of decreases and.
Yeah. No, the fighting already takes long enough. Didn't need decreases.
Then some bug fixes.
The new monster.
Yeah, I'm checking out the link now to find out how to unlock the quest for him.
Probably need to. Right now, guys, I'm like level 49, hunter rank 49, and I'm way above it, but I haven't beaten the quest to unlock the next set of things.
Nah.
It's to fight this lightning unicorn.
What?
And every single time, I've already killed the lightning unicorn, but for some reason or another, I'm talking, guys, like 20 times. Every time I try and fight this lightning unicorn, he just wrecks me. And I summon in people to help me, and he wrecks all of us.
Yeah.
Like, it's nonsense.
Jeez.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just going full scrub, but like...
Full scrub.
I don't know what else to do. So I started doing all like the little side quests to unlock all like the extra equipment and stuff. And I got this mantle now that is like a thunder resistance mantle. So I haven't attempted it since I got that. So that's next on the plan agenda for Monster Hunter World and Pip. But I really wanted to showcase the last boss fight, talk about Darkeater Midir and stuff like that. Because it drove me crazy the first time I saw this. I was like,
know.
what?
Like, oh, I've definitely seen you before.
Mostly because Darkeater Midir was one of my favorite fights of Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, that was a toughie.
It was a toughie, it was hard, and it was fun. And he actually killed me like enough times to make me worry about losing all my the embers.
Oh no.
Yeah, you know, like
I'm at that point.
I stockpiled them up until then because I'm pretty good at the game.
Yeah,
And
I
that point
all
of the game, I had like 5 left by the time I beat him. It's like, oh my gosh.
I'm in a terrible spot where I bought all the ones from the vendors in
Yup.
the hub, and I've gone through all mine, I believe.
Oh no.
And then I'm also stuck on 2 bosses, so that's fun. That's fun.
Well, see, Bulma, I have a strict rule of not helping people on the first time they're doing a Dark Souls boss. You know, if it's her second playthrough or what have you, and she's having trouble on a particular boss, sure, why not? I'll do it for you. But I mean, if you've never done it before, no way, I'm not gonna cheat you. Because that's what it is, I'm straight be cheating you of the experience.
Yeah, I know. I just can't beat that feeling when you beat that freaking boss on Dark Souls and it's just,
Well,
I feel powerful.
That's what blows me away when I hear these people talk bad about, like, you know, watching people play a game like you guys are doing right now with us. Yeah, watching the game is fun and it gives you an idea of what the game's about, but like, yo, you're not, if you got the game and you've played this, it would feel so much better than just sitting here watching us play it. If you beat the boss, it would feel better than you watching us beat the boss. You know what I mean? And I think anyone who really plays games already knows that. Like, when I watch people play games, it's to get a feel for the game.
Yeah.
And then I generally go and buy it. You know, 9 out of 10 times, unless the game looks bad,
Yeah.
then I don't bother.
Of course.
So it has to make you wonder why some game companies are so fervently against it. You guys making bad games?
What don't you want getting out?
Oh yeah. That's why all these press blackouts before a game release is definitely a bad thing. It rarely turns out positive where a game company was like, no, don't you dare talk about the game before it's released. And then it was a great, amazing game. It happened before. I believe Shadow of War, the first one, was like that. Shadow of Mordor, whichever, the first one, not the bad second one. That's how the first one was. They were like, they sat on people, were like, made them signed agreements saying they couldn't talk about it, and da 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 da, and everyone loved it because the game was awesome and fun. Go figure. And so they, of course, ruined the sequel.
That's what that
Brilliant!
was. And so I guess the new monster in Monster Hunter World is getting called Mr. Pickle.
Mr. Pickle?
And I like that, because that's easier to pronounce. He does kind of look like a pickle. Like he's got this, like the pickle color.
He does look like a big pickle.
And he's bumpy.
That's awesome.
Mr. Pickle!
Can we call him?
Pickle!
Yeah, I'm about to say, can we call him Mr. Pickles?
Yes.
It seems like taking out that extra step. Especially if he's actually hard. Which I'm kind of hoping he is. When I say kind of, I mean he better be.
Oh, okay. So...
I want a big tough monster fight. I want more of these. These are fun.
Yeah.
Ow.
And even though it is a copy of Dark Souls, it's still pretty. Like, I like this area, like the arena.
Well, hey, no. I love the Darkeater Midir fight.
Yeah.
I'm just a little disappointed that Monster Hunter World, which has so far shown, like, a huge amount of originality and awesomeness,
Yeah.
I'm kind of just embarrassed for them. Like, well, come on, guys.
Yes. is...
You couldn't think of anything cooler for the last boss fight? You had to like steal it from the coolest fight in Dark Souls 3? One of. The last fight of the Ring City DLC was cool too.
Oh yeah.
But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video series.
Yeah. So this new monster will have his own special assignment called the Food Chain Dominator.
Oh.
And you have to complete some main investigation that wants you to look for question mark Raytheon. And if you haven't done this, just make sure you do it, because that's your key to unlocking Mr. Pickle.
Mr. Pickles.
And there's
He's my best friend.
Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy?
There will also be, I guess, a Spring Blossom Fest starting from April 6th to April 9th. The Gathering Hub will be getting a makeover to fit the festive mood, and the NPCs will be dressed up too.
Lame.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe that's just me being jaded. Lame.
Oh, the cats look awesome. They got like fuzzy hats on. They look like pimps.
Yay, pimp cats.
Pimp cat.
Crap. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh my god, when will this fight end? Please. Why is there no one to come help? What is this?
And there'll be daily login lucky vouchers. 2 a day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I find personally I usually have about 5. Like, I have the maximum amount most of the time.
Oh.
Just because I don't want to waste them on, like, lower level quests, so I always try and use them on quests like this.
Oh no.
Which, sometimes I fail. What?
We talked about how we changed our character's gender. We used the hunter appearance ticket.
Yes.
You get your first one for free.
Yes.
And then it says subsequent tickets can be purchased from your respective console store later on.
Dirty pool.
Yeah, we were hoping that wasn't going to be the case.
No, that's bad.
Oh, don't do that.
Listen. If it wasn't... If all the armor sets were the same for girls and men, and that was the case, sure, why not?
Oh.
Yeah. That's kind of shady. I got my eye on you, Monster Hunter World. You've tried to do some shady shit on the sidelines and claim otherwise.
Yeah.
Like that whole no microtransactions in Monster Hunter World. No loot boxes. Just day 1 DLC. Like, whoa. And no one said freaking boo about that. Except us. We're here to call it out.
We're on to you.
Yeah, I'm on to you, Monster Hunter World. I'm watching you close. Ooh, did I just whack that tail off? Ooh, gimme!
Boom, I took your dragon tail.
Boom, I took your wallet. Boom, I took your credit card.
Boom, I took your Phillies tickets.
Oh, Bulma took the hit.
No.
Oh, I took that one.
Right in the gob.
Right in the gob. Right in the Job. The story of Job.
Oh my god.
You mean Job? What? I'm right here.
I don't even want to look into this article. It says, what is Fortnite and why are you suddenly hearing about it everywhere?
Oh, wow. What freaking rock have you been living under that you're just hearing about Fortnite?
Oh my god.
What?
Apparently it's a site called The News and Observer. You're not doing your job very well.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
What? How is this even news?
It's probably some like Wall Street executive firm just found out that games actually have money in them.
Oh man.
Wow, games have money?
Oh! Who would have thought? Jeez. Go home.
I know, right? Go home, you fogies. You old fogey.
Old fogey.
Big fat fogey.
Yeah, that's what I thought of too.
I love the word fogey. It's so good, like it's so low-key insulting. Like if someone called me a fogey, I wouldn't know how to respond. I'd be like, well, what? What did you just call me?
Yeah.
I got called a hooligan once.
What?
That was fucking hilarious. Yeah. Oh, you guys ready for story time?
Yes.
Old Pip's got a story for you.
Yay.
When I was a young lad, my school resource officer was a huge douche, okay? I'm sure we can all relate to that, school resource officers being huge douches. But this guy was an especially huge douche. To clarify, just to give you guys a little backstory on the guy, he was an active duty police officer who shot himself in the foot trying to unholster his weapon, and so they put him in charge of watching over children.
Whoa.
Brilliant. This guy was a total sleaze.
That sounds like bottom of the barrel there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now I had some issues as a child. My mother was passing away from cancer, and I was just not in the best mental place. Okay. And so I was skipping school one day, and well, this guy like came to my house and you know, hunted me down. It's quite ludicrous. And regardless, in so facto, I ended up going down to. Long story short, okay, I ended up going down to the juvie hall, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, not like juvie, but the little holding place in between. If I hadn't been picked up by my dad or what have you, I'd have been going to juvie at the end of the night, basically. Yeah, kind of ludicrous. Over skipping school. Like, get out of here. Middle school, nonetheless. But I'm sitting there. Oh, but I'm in the. I'm in the car with this guy, and I'm in there with a friend of mine who got picked up for something unrelated at the school. Like, he picked me up and went to the school and picked up my friend. It was ludicrous. And my friend was in the back of this cop car for like getting in a fight and you know, busting up some kid pretty bad. But I was the hooligan because I skipped school. Oh, no. First he called me a hooligan, and then I made some joke about his weight, you know, because I was a kid and I'm trying to piss him off. And he was a little fatty. And you know, so I made some snide comment about the donut shop or something, you know. And oh, he called me a yahoo. He was like, "Oh, I don't have to take this kind of crap from some yahoo kid like you." I lost my shit. I started cackling in the back of this car like, did you really just pull out some 1930s insult, old man? Like,
That's what I was thinking, like, a yahoo, what?
Freaking yahoo. A hooligan and a yahoo. Like,
what is this?
This dude wasn't old, okay? This guy wasn't like some old timer, you know what I mean? This is like a dude in his late 30s, you know what I mean? Just some stick in the mud who probably got beat up while he was in school. Guy's a total jerk, dude. But I'm down there at the place, and I'm talking to this one cop. You know, like Italian dude, like short little Italian guy with a leather jacket. You know, real cordial, talking real nice to us, treated us like we were people.
Oh my god.
I know, big shock. And so like, I'm sitting there telling him about the deputy. I'm not gonna name names, actually. I'm telling him about the guy, and I'm just hosing him. You know what I mean? This guy, what a POS, total dirtbag. I'm telling him how he slung this kid onto the school, onto the the concrete one time because, you know, this guy was a freaking guy. I don't even want to get into it. Guy was a little racist and had a little too much power, so he slung some black kid over his shoulder onto the concrete. Brutal as hell, you know what I mean? I'm telling this guy about it. Like, this guy's a scumbag and shouldn't be anywhere near children.
Yeah.
And, well, turns out that the guy's wife was sitting, like, 2 feet away from me, just listening to me bash on her husband. Oops. And, you know, he tells me that, the, you know, Italian cop with the leather jacket tells me this, like, hey, that's, after the woman leaves the room, he starts kind of laughing, and he's like, hey, that's his wife right there. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, and I was like, well, good, maybe she'll know what a piece of shit her husband is now. Well, you know, I was very unrepentant when I was younger, guys.
Yeah, I don't know, like, there's no need to use that kind of over excessive force, especially like with middle school children.
Just to give you more examples of what a POS this guy is. My mom's dying of cancer. Everyone in the school knows this, okay? This isn't like a kept secret. I have a hole in my jeans because, guys, that's just the style, okay? If you don't have a pair of jeans with a hole in the knee, I'm gonna call you a liar.
I know.
But
so many holes.
this douche would come up to me and go, hey, are you being taken care of at home? Do you need, like, assistance? Do you know what I mean? Like,
what the hell?
Do you want me to send DCF to your house and sit? Like, oh my, what a scumbag. Absolute scumbag. But, you know, just to give you an example, okay? This guy was not a nice dude. I know some people are really, like, blind when it comes to... Yes! When it comes to, you know, the police and everything.
Yeah, this isn't like a blanket statement about all cops. Or
Absolutely
this
not.
Is
I have
one guy.
I have run across plenty of nice cops. Yeah. I've had my fair share of run-ins with the police that went perfectly well. Had a couple bad ones, but I've had some good ones too. But this guy is a total out-and-out scumbag. Should not have been around kids. Should not have had a handgun. He obviously proved he was incapable of having one when he shot himself in the foot. Like, what a joke.
Dude. No.
I know. Well, that was story time with Pip. Believe me, guys, I got a lot more, but well, I'll leave it there.
Next time.
Yeah, we'll leave it there for now.
I knew Kitty Man could do it.
Kitty Man. Kitty Man.
Do it for the catnip.
Doing it for the catnip. What? Wait. What's that Steven Universe thing?
I was just... he left his family behind.
He left his family behind.
Cookie cat.
Cookie cat. That's it. Cookie cat.
Cookie cat.
Cookie cat. He left his family behind. If you guys haven't seen Steven Universe, by the way, it's great. Go ahead and watch it. It's a little on like the chick-friendly side.
The Tumblr side.
The Tumblr side, for sure. It's a little on the chick-friendly side, but like if you're a macho man beating his chest and talking about how big your penis is all the time, you'll probably still enjoy it. It's good. That's what I'm trying to get at here.
It's good.
It's good. It's good. I like it. I like it.
I actually haven't watched it yet.
He has little kitty fingers. Oh, it used to be my background. Just like Steven Universe with little kitties for fingers. Like, oh.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Well, that was a journey, and we're done.
Do we have any cool little kitty emote?
No, hold on. We're gonna go end this video correctly, even though it's gonna make it go just a little bit longer.
It'll be worth.
No, it will be worth. You guys didn't realize.
What we doing?
Oh, you don't know yet?
I don't. This is a surprise for me too.
Dun dun. Dun dun dun.
Sin.
Dun.
Where's Sin for kitty? All cats go to hell. Oh, the Wiggler! Wiggle me this. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Well, guys, this has been Daily Uploads on the Daily Brief.
See ya!
Right, Harry, did you see that ludicrous display last night?
Are you fucking kidding me?